Today we explore the critical strategies for AI IP asset procurement, the evolving legal landscape, and the expertise required to benefit from this AI explosion. First, we delve into the unique natures of AI assets. What constitutes AI IP? IP assets are multifaceted and can include proprietary algorithms and models, methods for data collection, preprocessing, and training, unique data sets, AI-generated outputs, and software implementations and system architectures. Each of these assets present distinct challenges and opportunities for IP protection and monetization. So why is AI IP different from conventional inventions? Unlike traditional inventions, AI systems often involve iterative development, reliance on vast and diverse datasets, and outputs that may not have clear human authorship. This complexity raises unique legal and strategic questions around ownership, enforceability, and value. So what are the strategies for procuring AI IP assets? First, you need to do a systematic AI IP mapping. A structured approach to identifying and cataloging AI innovations is essential. This process, known as AI IP mapping, involves, number one, analyze the AI technologies to uncover novel features and processes. Number two, documentation of the unique assets of your model architecture, your training methodology, and data processing. And number three, aligning the identified innovations with the most suitable form of IP protection. Is it patents, trade secrets, trademarks, or copyrights? This mapping enables organizations to use their IP portfolio strategically for attracting investment, driving revenue, and supporting business objectives beyond merely collecting IP assets as paperweights. So now we talk about patent protection for AI innovations. Are a powerful tool to protect AI innovations, especially novel methods for model training, model architecture, and deployment. So some of the considerations you would think about, are there novel data collection, data gathering, and refining of the data set that could be patented that prevents competitors from using this to collect the training data? Are there model architectural innovations and the training techniques? Unique algorithms and training workflows may be patentable, provided they meet the requirement for patentable subject matter, novelty, and non-obviousness. The patent claims should be carefully crafted to cover both specific implementations and broader inventive concepts to maximize the value and the enforceability of the resulting patent. So, copyright and trade secrets as IP assets. While copyright can protect software code and certain AI-generated works, legal uncertainty remains regarding the protectability of AI-generated contents with clear human authorship. Traditionally, copyright is used to protect the executables that you get on a CD-ROM and things like that, right? But these days, increasingly with the SaaS, software as a service, the code resides in the server, so therefore copyright becomes less important. Now, an important issue for AI becomes the copyrightability of the input to the AI as well as the output of the AI. AI systems are generally trained on large-scale data whose ownership might belong to other companies, and that might give rise to copyright disputes. For example, Anthropic recently paid $1.5 billion to content creators for the right to access the data for training purposes. So that's from the input side of it. The output side, AI, the copyrightability of AI-generated content is somewhat in flux right now. If it's pure AI generated without human input, then it's generally not viewed to be copyrightable. So you need to have some user input and guidance and creativity in there in order for that output to be copyrightable. Turning now to trade secrets, the way you train your model, the model weights, and the internal processes in the running of AI system may be protected as a trade secret, provided you have robust protection available for those items that you designated to be a trade secret. Trade secrets are ideal for things that aren't visible from the outside. For example, the way you produce your product, the training of the data, in the case of chemistry, the formulation of a drink, for example, Coke. That's a very famous trade secret. Now, let's talk about licensing and data governance. When you have a licensing agreement with your contractors or your suppliers, and as well as your users, The contract must explicitly define the data usage rights, the ownership, and the limitations of the data. This is particularly true when you leverage third-party datasets or license AI-generated outputs. You need to have data governance policies. Accurate record keeping, access control, and regular audits are essential to ensure compliance and defend against potential infringement claims. Now, let's talk about AI-generated content, the ownership and the value. Ongoing legal debates, such as those highlighted by the Anthropic lawsuits, create uncertainty around the ownership and protectability of AI-generated work. At present, if the courts or regulators determine that certain AI outputs lack copyright protection, the value of the IP portfolios containing such work can be diminished. We also need to consider regulatory compliance. AI developers must remain vigilant regarding privacy, copyright, and data protection laws. Employing data anonymization, aggregation, and sourcing from open or public domain datasets help mitigate the risks, but compliance with evolving regulations such as the Europe AI Act is an ongoing challenge. Turning now to monetizing AI IP assets. Patents and proprietary data processing technique can be monetized through licensing agreements. Companies that develop effective frameworks for licensing AI-generated content and data processing may be able to unlock new revenue streams and business models resulting from such partnership and licensing arrangement. The traditional IP valuation model are also being tested by AI. The lack of clear ownership for AI-generated works coupled with rapid technological change complicates the risk assessment and asset valuation. Investors and companies must adapt by closely monitoring legal development and reassessing the value of their portfolios. So, all of this implies that you need an expert lawyer on your side. And we at Patent PC stand at the forefront of AI IP procurement. We offer specialized expertise in identifying, protecting, and monetizing AI-related innovations. We have experience with hundreds of patents in the AI space, and with decades of experience in patent strategy and deep understanding of the unique challenges, we provide comprehensive AI IP planning, expert patent drafting for you, and strategic counseling. If you have any questions, please visit patentpc.com. We would love to talk to you. Thank you.